What's going on, guys? Preston Talk here, back again with another video talking about Vince Russo, and he's saying that Sesame Street has better characters than WWE. I'll put the link in the description of this video. So he says the world of pro wrestling is ever changing, with the landscape of the business being far different than what it used to be in the old days. There are some aspects of modern day wrestling that quite a few fans do not necessarily like, but be it in the ring, in psychology, or the way characters are presented or developed in various promotions. While speaking to Sports, I don't know how you say that, but he says that former WWE writer Vince Russo gave his thoughts on the current characters in modern wrestling. Vince Russo talked about the differences in characters and storytelling it's seen in television shows and pro wrestling shows. Russo added that a Sesame Street writer could do a better job building characters than what most fans see now in pro wrestling. He's not wrong about that, because some of the writers they have, they're not that good, and obviously that's not solely on them, but it's Vince. But I'm going to talk about that in a minute. He says that I can tell you something right. I can tell you something right now. You could take a writer off Sesame Street, and they could build a character in wrestling better than what you see today. That's an absolute shoot, bro. I'm not going to do his impression. You could take the most elementary show on TV now, and they could produce better content than wrestling business today. And then that's the end of the article. So he's not wrong about that. But if I'm a wrestler, and I said this in my Taker video a couple of days ago, like, if you're one of these wrestlers that are getting, if one of these wrestlers, especially, there's going to be a couple of these wrestlers in the wrestling business, they're going to get triggered over this. If you're one of those wrestlers, like I said in my Taker video, then it's ringing alarm bells to you that maybe you should get better as a character, and maybe try to get over better than what you are now. It's not about fucking flips, kicks, dives, and spots after spots. Actually learn how to slow down and work a match, and how to, like, feel the emotion of the crowd. I know the crowd are not in, especially WWE right now, but especially in AEW, like, you can do that in AEW. They have a selection of fans that you can build the emotion of, and I don't see that with AEW. I know that some of them are trying to sell more and trying to have some more substance to their matches, but they're just going too quick, and the camera can't keep up with them, and they're just going way too quick. So if that's one of the wrestlers, then if that's triggering them, then obviously they need to work on the craft more and go to the PC or train. I know AEW doesn't have a training facility, but if they did, then go wherever and work on fucking selling and stuff like that. It's not all about flips, kicks, dives, and stealing catchphrases. Just everything in wrestling has been done, but you can actually do more things to get over. Try working on your mic skills. Try working on being a better babyface. Try working on different things. You know, you got all these legends in AEW that you can pick their brains of. Jake the Snake, Dean Malenko, Chris Jericho, and you know, they could help you become a character, become a name, and you would rather do like flips and kicks and dives than build yourself as a character. And especially in WWE, I know that not everything is the wrestler's fault. Some of it is Vince McMahon, because what he puts out is the final say, and whatever goes, Vince is going to put it out. And we've heard stories in the past for like years and years now that Vince is writing the show 5 minutes later, 6 minutes later, because he's not happy with stuff. Vince changes his mind so many times. Like, you don't know what Vince wants for WrestleMania. He probably doesn't even know what he wants for WrestleMania this year. He probably has an idea in his head what he wants, but I'm not sure about it. And the fact of the matter is, these people with Vince, same with Tony Khan, need to tell them, especially with Vince, like Bruce Pritchard and like Kevin Dunn, like, Vince, stop licking Vince's ass and actually tell him that this is shit. This is not 1995. This is 2021. The wrestling fan, you're insulting a wrestling fan's intelligence. Like, you're telling Dean Ambrose to say "pooper scooper" in a promo. Vince is like, I insist on pooper scooper. God damn it! And Dean Ambrose is like, that's just goofy for my heel character. Like, that's not going to get me over. That's going to make me more cringy. And he's like, say the word, order. But, and that's why nobody can get over, and that's why we have Triple H in a featured match at WrestleMania. That's why we have Goldberg in a featured match at WrestleMania, because Vince and this happens in AEW and TNA as well. Some of these guys in today's wrestling do not know how to get over. Some of them are trying to get over, but you have these smarky fans that go, too sweet, too sweet. Like, if you're trying to be a heel, start doing backflips and kicks. If you're a heel, you know, be more of a mat-based wrestler and stuff like that, and actually learn how to talk on the mic. So that's my little thoughts on this. Leave your thoughts in the comments, guys. I'll check you later.